Virgos. This is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your love reading for today. Today I'm going to be asking the universe what is coming up for you in love, and the person on your mind. How do they feel towards you, and what are their next moves towards you? What are their intentions, and what will be their next moves towards Virgo? Page of Swords. So I think this is someone who is keeping their eye on you and who's strongly, I'm seeing what is it, double dutch, where someone's standing on the edge, kind of like bouncing with the ropes and like, do I jump in now? Do I jump in now? Like they're trying to figure out, should they come in now or not? Like, when's the time? What do I do? Like they're keeping their eye on you, and they're probably trying to spy on you and maybe investigate a bit, and trying to ask themselves, when should I come in and take my chance with Virgo? I also am very strongly seeing the clouds floating by. So I'm almost sensing either that's something where this is this person looking up at the sky, if you've been having sunny skies in your area of the world lately, and just thinking about you, looking up at the sky and thinking about you, or that maybe this could happen on a sunny day. Yeah, they want everything with you. I'm seeing with this globe, they want to have everything with you, and they feel like you are everything that they want. And they're just questioning, like, when do I step in? What do I, when and how is the best way to do this? Because with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be some issue here. I think they might be worried that maybe you've been unjust towards them, or that things have been unfair, or in some way just not what you deserve. And so they're hopeful, and yet they're also very worried. And I feel like this, oh my gosh, they love you, but they're so shy to come in. Like, they know, they're very certain that they love you, but they're just very, very shy and scared to come in and admit this to you. What was I saying right before this? Dang it. I was making a point. It was a good point. What was it? Just basically along the lines that they know that they want everything with you, but they are also, that this issue of like, is it the right time, is the thing that they're channeling their anxieties into. They're channeling their anxieties about whether or not things will work out into, it's causing them to like create these idiosyncrasies of like, right now's not the time. Like, this is, there's this little reason why I shouldn't do it now. But I feel like that, that's something, I'm not feeling a massive caution about that, but it just makes sense that they should try to get over that as soon as possible, because time is of the essence in romantic situations, especially if one party has been really hurt, because if there could have been a third party here. I feel like this is saying that, like, if you take too long, if you stand on your laurels for too long, this person could be forced to just feel like they have to accept your rejection, because silence and inaction, when someone is owed an apology, implies rejection and is a kind of a form of neglect. I feel like this is basically this, the universe telling you that you need to choose between your own comfort and your own pride and this connection. I feel like this is speaking to your person, Virgo, wherever you stand in this connection, that the universe is saying you need to choose between your own comfort and your own pride. And, it's basically what this feels like. This energy feels like pandering to your insecurities. It feels like somebody who's like, well, I'm just going to stay right here in my little comfort zone because I'm honestly feeling, it's like they're pretending like they don't have insecurities. But the thing is that if you stay there, then this is going to end in the Three of Swords. That this person is going to essentially just have to give up on you. And, because if someone is hurting, for example, and you are not reaching out to them to apologize or fulfill those needs, then they might try to hold out and believe that you're going to come in and try to talk to them. But, then the more time that goes on, the more that they start to feel like, oh, maybe they're not going to come. And then they start losing hope. And then eventually they just have to process that rejection. And then once somebody has done that, you basically, your chances are slim to none that they're going to let you back in. So whatever you're, honestly, if this is a situation where, and this is speaking to my Virgo's person, if this is a situation where you need forgiveness, come in right away. Just take the chance. You know, whatever, don't wait for the right circumstances. Do not stand by and make excuses to hide in your insecurities and stay comfortable. Do it, because your chances will be better just based on the sooner you come out and say something. Honestly. It's like if you've hurt a person and they're sitting there wanting you to come in and make it better, every day is an accumulation of a greater debt of pain. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you owe someone comfort and you owe them an apology, every single day that you don't offer that to them and the pain that they have to endure from you not coming in is an accumulation of the pain that you've caused them. It's them. It's going to result in them feeling like you've hurt them more every single day that you don't come forward. Do you see what I'm saying? So the sooner you come forward, the less days, the less pain you'll have to account for. Just take the risk. You know, you can do it. I mean, and honestly, I feel like in this situation, the universe would not be recommending that you come, that they would not even be talking about this most likely in this context if there wasn't a chance for you. I feel like there is a chance. I definitely feel like there is a chance, but that you have to step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you have to fight for this. Yeah, I feel like this is turning into a reading about your person, Virgo. So this is somebody who definitely wants to fight for this and stand up for this, but they're not taking action because they're feeling kind of wilted. Maybe they're trying to make things conditional on, on present momentary emotions or, little details, just little things that if they don't fall correct, exactly into place, they try to make it, they tell themselves, oh yeah, I shouldn't do it right now because I don't feel quite right about this or that. They're making all these excuses, and a lot of wand energy here. So your person could definitely be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. When really what this is about is that this person wants to feel dominant and victorious. And honestly, if this is somebody that you really love, Virgo's person, then, you're going to have to be vulnerable with each other eventually. And honestly, that's where the good stuff is. That's where everything gets intense and really beautiful, is when you find the courage to be really honest and to open up and drop your guard. I mean, you don't have to drop every defense and just become like a completely, what's the phrase I'm looking for? You don't have to become, just completely floppy and passive, but, give this person an opportunity to forgive you. Give this person an opportunity to forgive you, and the two of you, a sincere apology between two people who love each other and making up can be one of the most beautiful moments, for a relationship. And it can really, spur on it can be the beginning of a very beautiful phase in both people's lives. With the Death card in the reverse, yeah, this person is really, they're really afraid of this ending. They don't want this to end. Like, they feel like if it did end, they would just feel like their life became this black, would just be, the structure of it would just be black, that they would just feel like there was nothing before them to give them hope or to move forward. So, this person is really intensely afraid that this could be over. You could have somebody with strong Scorpio in their chart. So yeah, this is somebody who's, so this person is overthinking. They're thinking to themselves, what can I do? This. What'll, they're, again, it's because it's all about avoiding having to just face up to their insecurities and the fear of the situation. But again, I just, I really want to say, Virgo's person, that I don't think that you'd be getting this advice if there wasn't a chance for you. I really do think that this is a situation where you have a chance, absolutely. Or I feel like this is your person wanting to kind of mask their true selves with some kind of gift or some kind of outward thing. They're hoping that they can offer you a thing rather than themselves, because they don't feel like they are good enough. You see that this person is in shadow. And you are good enough, Virgo's person. You are. You are. And I feel like this could be another reason why this person has a problem facing, any lack of victory because of a lack of true self-worth. That can, because when you have self-worth, then you can process emotions of rejection or, but I don't believe you're going to be rejected. But what I feel here is Virgo's person, that you are the one who's actually kind of sabotaging this because you're just too afraid to step forward and put yourself out on the line. So you're trying to put something else out on the line. Like you're trying to set something else out on the table other than your heart. And what you need to do, because you're afraid of the Three of Swords here, but what you need to do is set your heart. It's just come forward. Just come forward. I would say at this point, it's not even about the purity of your offering or whatever. Just come forward. Just take some action. Just show this person that you care by taking action. There's nothing worse than you can do than do nothing, because that makes the person feel like you don't care at all. So with this Five of Cups here to the Knight of Cups, I would say this is your person, Virgo, just getting sadder and sadder because they're self-defeating. It's because they feel this weight, of knowing, like, that I'm seeing this cape as being extremely, like, heavy weighted material, like that it's weighing them down, that they're not doing what they know they need to do, which is just come in and offer an apology because they're afraid to. But with every passing day, they feel the weight of this become heavier and heavier because they know that it's accumulating into a worse and worse situation. And they're afraid that they're just going to have to walk away because they're going to lose out on their Ten of Cups with you. But honestly, like, don't do that. Virgo's person, just take action. Just stop defeating yourself. Just take action. It doesn't even have to be perfect action. Just be kind, don't come in and flip, be a jerk. Be kind to to your person. I'd say that your person, Virgo, is definitely thinking about you intimately. If you guys have been together, they're reminiscing about those times. And if not, then they're really wanting to. All right, universe, what can you tell me about interesting pets? So this could be some kind of advice to get a pet, maybe, because honestly, a good pet can be really strong emotional support, and that could be something that could help you or your person. I'm seeing these dogs here. Dogs are they genuinely, literally are man's best friend. They are so validating. They are a wonderful form of support emotionally and validation that you can always depend on. So this could be a situation where there's some advice that if you have the means, get a pet. If you're feeling really insecure and having a hard time, feeling emotionally valuable, get a pet. Interesting. Gold digger. So there could be somebody in the situation that is worried about being used for money, or maybe there could be, if there was a third party situation, maybe somebody was being used for money. So someone could have, I'm sensing too that, this could eventually result in like a heart problem or a health problem, because we have the heart here twice. And so I'm feeling that, Virgos, that it's important for you to take action in this, because the regret from situations like this can accumulate into health problems that last for years. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards. So Universe, what can you tell me about this Three of Swords to the Two of Wands? Yeah, this person is worried about, it's like they're almost so scared of rejection that they're just like, I'd rather just not even try. But I'm seeing this cup being offered to them. It's like there is an opportunity for you, Virgo's person, but it's like you're just so scared of going outside the parameters of your emotional comfort. Have some faith in your person. Yeah, guardedness. Guardedness. Yeah. And this could be someone maybe keeping themselves in a third party situation simply because they feel like they know that they know what to expect from it. You know, they feel like, well, this person is predictable and I know how they feel. Yeah, again, this is just like making excuses. The need to make a decision, but honestly, like also Virgo's person, not making a decision is making a decision. Yeah, not making a decision is making a decision. So say if this is a third party dynamic and you're with someone else and you want to leave them and go to somebody else or something like that, staying with the other person is making a decision. You know, like if you are with person A, but you want person B and you're saying, oh, well, I should make up my mind, but you're staying with person A while you're making up your mind about person B. Well, you've made up your mind. You've chosen person A because you're literally staying with them. You're with them. You're kissing them. You're holding them. You're doing whatever with them. Let's get a quick... Universe, what can you tell me about my Virgo's person? Whoa! Oh my God. Did you guys see that? It shot out of